I am Francis II, King of France, eldest son of King Henry II and Catherine de' Medici. My reign began on the 10th of July, 1559, though my life changed irrevocably just days earlier. My father's untimely death during a jousting tournament cast me, a boy of 15, into the highest seat of power in a kingdom torn by religious strife and political intrigue. I ascended the throne at a precarious time. France was no longer the bastion of unity it once was. The tensions between Catholics and the growing Huguenot Protestant community simmered just below the surface, threatening to boil over. As king, I was expected to rule, but in truth, I was ruled by the ambitions of those around me, particularly my formidable uncles, Francis, Duke of Guise, and Charles, Cardinal of Lorraine. They held the reins of power firmly, shaping policy and consolidating their influence under the guise of guiding their young nephew. My marriage to Mary, Queen of Scots, was both a blessing and a burden. Mary was not only my queen but my companion since childhood. Her beauty and wit captivated all who met her, but her presence at court also intensified the power struggles that plagued my reign. Her lineage and claim to the English throne made our union a political flashpoint, drawing the eyes of Europe to the affairs of France. The first year of my reign was marked by crises. The conspiracy of Amboise in March 1560 remains etched in my memory, a Protestant plot to abduct me and wrest control from the Guise faction. Though it failed, the event revealed the depth of discontent within my realm. The conspirators were ruthlessly suppressed, their bodies hanging as a grim reminder of royal authority, yet their voices still echoed in the whispers of dissent. My health, fragile since birth, began to deteriorate further under the weight of my crown. The stress of kingship and the unrelenting influence of those who sought to use me as a pawn in their games left me drained. Each day, I fought to project strength, yet inside I felt the crushing burden of a kingdom divided and a crown too heavy for my brow. In September of 1560, I called an assembly of the Estates General, hoping to bring some resolution to the religious and political turmoil. My mother, Queen Catherine, sought to mediate between Catholics and Protestants, but even her formidable will could not bridge the chasm dividing my people. The court was a cauldron of ambition, faith, and fear, and I struggled to find my voice amid the cacophony. As the year drew to a close, I could feel my strength waning. The whispers of illness grew louder, even the doctor's remedies, leeches, tonics, prayers, brought little relief. I often sought solace in Mary's company, her presence a fleeting comfort amid the storm. I ruled for barely 17 months. By December 1560, my body succumbed to the infections that plagued me. I was not yet 17 when I left this world, my reign a brief chapter in the annals of France. My brother Charles succeeded me, inheriting a kingdom still fractured and in turmoil. I look back on my reign not with the triumphs of a great king, but with the bittersweet knowledge of a youth spent in shadows of ambition, division, and mortality. I was Francis II, a king whose time was too brief to heal a wounded nation. Yet, in my fleeting days, I bore the weight of France with all the strength my frail body could muster.